Hey guys, Carlos Sala here. Today I'm gonna talk about how to make sure that your copy is ready. So let's go. First, I'm a true believer that you need to let everything out. Just let it out. It's way better to have a page full of words, even if they're random, and then polish it, make it better, than having nothing. There's nothing worse than having a blank page. So this is what you do. Just take your one page, in this case, your Word document, anywhere you're doing it, ClickFunnels, whatever, and then you just type everything that comes to your mind. Don't discriminate. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense. It's not gonna be your definite thing. Because a lot of people get kind of attached with it and like, man, I can't write this. Someone is gonna see it, but don't worry, no one's gonna see it. And if you fear about that, just open a new Word and just let it all out. And then you can polish, because it's way better, it's way easier to just polish something that it's already done than just having nothing and trying to be perfect in every single letter. So that's my first tip. The second tip is that grammar and the structure does really matter, because people are gonna judge you. You want it or not, they're gonna do it. Mostly if you are a copywriter, they're gonna see like, he's a copywriter, he must be really good at grammar, at punctuation and structure. After all, it is his job, is his passion. So make sure that your grammar is good. There's a lot of softwares out there that get you a good grammar. Do the proofread. Make sure that everything looks good and professional. The third tip is to scan all the copy and see if reading only the headline, only the subheadlines and the PS, you can get the whole picture. So scan it really quickly. There's a lot of people that just scan it and go through really quickly. So look at everything and see like, do I get the message? Do I know what I wanted to talk about just reading the headlines, the subheadlines, and the pictures? Next, the fourth tip here is ask people to see your copy and give you a second pair of eyes in their own device. That's really important, guys. Make sure that your copy looks good in every single device possible and in every browser possible, because nowadays we have a lot of options. We got Explorer, Firefox, Chrome, Safari. So make sure that it looks the same. It's just like the Facebook group cover or the YouTube channel cover. It looks different in mobile and in desktop. So you need to adjust it and make sure that it looks good, because in other way you're gonna get a client and say like, hey, look at the copy, it's really good, and he's not gonna see it at the same as you see it. It's really important also that people do it in their own device, because people are more comfortable using their own things. So ask for them, hey man, could you get into this page or open up this link, and you see how they do it. A good tip can also be like being with the person. Like maybe you're with a friend or with someone that knows about copyright. Hey man, could you look at this link, and you watch him what he does, and you see like, okay, he's scrolling quicker in this part. Everything went flowing. He asked a lot of questions. Everything was clear. It's really important to ask for feedback for the right people, because if you ask anyone that maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a family, who's gonna be like, yeah, it's a really good copy, I like it, but they're not probably gonna tell you if it's bad, or he's isn't even part of your niche, of your avatar. So they're not gonna say like, hey man, I wanna buy this, where do I get this? Because they're not part of the niche. So get someone that it's part of the niche if you want, that can give you an honest feedback. You can also even ask for something. You can also give them something in return. Hopefully that is valuable and not like they are selling themselves. Another good really tip, the fifth one, is get subtitles. If you are using any videos in your sales page, any videos in the YouTube, make sure to have subtitles, because a lot of them, especially nowadays that the browsers are avoiding the auto-played videos, make sure that you got some subtitles, so when the video is muted, you can pitch people, you can hook them up with the first subtitles of the video, so they make sure, okay, I'm gonna see it. Also, there's a lot of people that are probably watching it in their office, in their work, or going somewhere, and they don't have their headphones. So having subtitles is a really good tip, and it's really quick and also cheap. There's a lot of pages that would do it for you. They mostly charge like $1 for a minute, so it's really good, and it does make the difference. Another good tip about the videos, about the sales videos, is watch it without the audio. Could you understand it without the audio also? Could you, for instance, when I do all these videos, I like to watch them again without the audio, so I can see all my expressions, all the things that I say. So if someone saw my video without the audio, would he get it? It's really hard, and I know it sounds really weird, but it gives you a really good insight about your whole communication, your gestures. Another thing is that when you're doing a copy, you have to make it flow. You have to make it avoid all the friction. If people there's any part that they lose the flow, they're like, what is happening here? I don't get it. You need to avoid all the friction, and also read it yourself. It's amazing how a lot of people are not used to reread again their work, or reread or rewatch their videos, because maybe they're afraid they're seeing something that is not good. So make sure there's a flow, because if there's friction, people are gonna stop seeing it. So that's the tips for today, guys. In summary, grammar does matter. Scan it. If you can see it quickly and you can understand the message, is good. Ask for other people to see it in other devices. Even you watch it in Chrome, in Explorer, in Firefox. Then get a second option for someone that is part of your niche, so you can get a valuable feedback. Be open to feedback. Be always open to, hey, I want to get better. Can you tell me something that is bad, please? Not take it personal, like, hey, he doesn't like me because he said this negative thing about my copy. The other thing, watch the video, put subtitles in your videos, watch it without sound, and get a second pair of eyes, and make sure that the flow is good. Would you read it? If this copy wasn't mine, would I read it? So that's it for today, guys. If you want any other topic to talk about, any doubts, please comment down below, and I see you.